Rachel, and I'm the owner of Crazy Fish.
Actually, I've had the truck for over a year and a half now. It's been the most complicated and exciting experience so far of my life. I lived in Asia for 6 years of my life, from 19 to 25, Japan, Hong Kong and Singapore. The whole Asian culture, it really stuck to me, you know, the taste, the flavors, and the truck has undertones of actually Thai and Japanese and definitely Chinese. My family owned, in Australia we call hotels actually pubs, and a pub has bistros. They always had beautiful big bistros for, it's very popular dining pub food. So my family also owned a conveyor belt sushi restaurant. You know, each day is different. Lately, the geisha roll has been selling a lot of. That has been my favorite. I tend to push that. Because we change our rolls quite frequently, you know, there's always a staple, spicy tuna, because that's what people know. I think people go for that one because they've heard of it before. And, you know, I try and actually steer people away to try stuff that is unique to us. Serving 100 rolls in a 2-hour period is really hard. I only have myself making them, and then I have a person cutting them and sourcing them. Now, on days I know for sure that there's going to be thousands of people around, we have a person cutting and a person sourcing, and then myself making them. So that actually speeds up the process. Because of space, it's really hard to have 2 sushi makers standing next to each other with elbows, and then a cutter and a saucer and somebody serving. People's expectations of time, we're pretty fast, considering that we can get out 100 rolls between 11 and 2 p.m. Well, I'm very excited to be a part of it. It has grown really fast, and I know a lot of the characters that are all inside, and it takes a really dedicated person to push through the learning curve. That part is the hardest, learning how you want it to function, because it's trial and error. You start something and you go, okay, this isn't fast enough, so you do something else, try and make it faster, and we did this over and over and over until we got it to a point where I think that, you know, we can't really get any faster than we are. I started with 7 other food trucks that all failed. And it was a whole big burst of food trucks that all came out in the same month. They started and ended within about a 5 or 6 month period. And I understand why, because it was hard. Those first 8 months were really, really hard. We do a lot of events around town when we have time. We're here actually a lot right now because we've got extended hours for the weather. But we've done a lot of conventions with the Hilton Anatole. We work with them frequently, same with the Sheraton. Sometimes they don't have enough you know, seats in their restaurants to feed these large conventions that come through. So we've developed relationships with some large hotels. You know, they were at a point when I approached them with the idea that they were willing to move. Now, they never said yes, but they never said no. And then the whole variance thing came up. By the time I went for it, there was something called a variance, which means that you can apply to have real product. You know, after you fill out certain paperwork, answer some questions about the formula you use. And we did that, and of course it all worked out. But if it had been much sooner, I don't know if it would have happened. It helps us that we're a niche food. It does. People do want us at their event because we're different. And but then it also takes away, you put me right next to a sliders truck, and the sliders truck will beat me all day long. Because not everybody likes sushi, but everybody likes sliders.